Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Flock, and I am on this NBA Live 18, the demo. You see, your boy did the face scan, look funny as hell with having a ball head, but that's the default when you do the face scan. The face scan came out alright, I guess. The only complaint I really have is some stuff on the side of my face. Like one side of my face was fine, was perfect, and then the other side it had like this discoloration or something, like I got scratched all up or something, like I got beat up or something. I don't know, something was just kind of crazy with it. Now as I'm looking at the different hairstyles and stuff like that, because I was just trying to determine which one I wanted to use. I already had a general idea of what hairstyle I was going to use. I was pretty much going to go back to the one I did in 16. I'll show you that in a second. Yeah, just looking at the different ones. They got different hairstyles for the dread heads out there. I heard some people, that kind of commended EA on the hairstyles and stuff like that. Then I heard some people that complained about it that was saying like they didn't do the dreads justice. But to me, if you ask me, they did more than like 2 or 3 default hairstyles for the dreads like they do on 2K. So if anything, I would commend them for that, definitely. The hairstyles are way better to me personally, and if anybody disagrees, then you just a fanboy, because 2K, even if you just wear a regular, rock a regular Caesar, a low fade or whatever, all the hairlines were receded and all that other stuff. Like they didn't know how to do it. Like you look at that one right there, that one looked pretty decent if you ask me, man. They even got the Lil Uzi Vert hairstyle in here, bro. Like come on, son. They got the Lil Uzi Vert in here. As you can see, just scrolling through more and fast forwarding, and you see like the designs and stuff like that. That stuff is pretty ill, man. Like that's nice. I don't have a problem with that stuff at all, man. They got a little something for everybody. I do mean everybody. For like the most simplistic stuff, they even got some throwback hairstyles in here. They got like the designs and whatnot, man. So yeah, this stuff is all looking pretty good, man. Like front to back, it's looking pretty good. They even got the different colors. Like if you have like light brown hair, they got something in here for you. You got blonde hair, something in here for you. Dark hair like myself, something in here for you. That's the style I've leaned towards, cause that's the one I used in the previous NBA Live game. I don't know, I just liked it. And I also used this one here, the step. I used the step joint too. So I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna go back to that one. I'm just going through them, and of course, look, of course, you're gonna see some trolls out there with the Lil Yachty hairstyle, man. To each his own, man. But that's not, you're definitely not gonna see that on me at all. They got all these different styles, man. Look at this. They got the spiky joints and going back to different styles with the low, the low fade, the blend. They even got the ball fade in here, the different parts that they got in it, man. They did a really good job, man. So I'm gonna move on, and as you can see, I went with the Gumby joint, and I did some stubble on the side of my face to try to like cover up that funny looking stuff on the side. And I did the face scan like early in the morning, and I'm gonna chalk it up to that as why my eyes was looking like so like kind of like low, like I was tired, because I did it like early in the morning because it wasn't working for like the past like day and a half. I don't know, a lot of people said it was only working on iOS with iPhones for the most part. So I'm team Android, so whatever, I got it to work eventually. And of course my skin tone is like a shade, about a shade and a half too light, but I'm just gonna deal with it. It's not nearly as bad as it was on Live 16, so whatever. Now the different positions that you could choose from is with the different, with a guard, a wing, and a big. I'm gonna play shooting guard, but I'm gonna go towards the wing. So you got the wing shooter. There you go, wing shooter, wing scorer, and then you got wing defender. So wing defender is more like a Kawhi Leonard. Wing shooter is more like a Klay Thompson, and wing scorer is more like DeMar DeRozan. Now I'm leaning towards this wing shooter, but something is telling me that eventually I'm gonna regret making that build. and I'm gonna end up going back to what I originally said I was gonna do, which was be the wing scorer. And the wing shooter is, you know, they just base off mid-range and 3-point shooting. So that's their specialty. It's basically like the sharpshooter in 2K. So it's pretty much what it is. But it's just some things about it that I'm just kind of like on the fence with, and I'm not sure. But with the crew that I'm going to be playing with, I think that's probably what they need me to do the most. So I'll try it, and if I don't like it, I can always go back and change it. So I can always go back and change it. So it's not that big a deal. But I'm still like thinking like I'm going to end up changing it. So after I picked that wing shooter, his abilities, like main ability is get open. The longer you are open, the more accurate your shot is. So I mean, if people leave you open for 2-3 seconds, then you all but guaranteed to make a shot, right? Something like that. And of course, you're gonna have secondary abilities like I believe like shot in traffic and shot off dribble. So yeah, so I'm going through these weights. My height, I think I'm gonna go with 6'6". Maybe I'll go with 6'5", so my speed will be a little better, and make my weight a little bit lighter. Yeah, so this is what it's looking like. I'm probably gonna go with, I don't want my strength to be too low because I'm probably gonna have to go to the basket every now and again, and I don't want to get completely bullied down there going up for a layup or something, because I'm almost certain this build he's not really gonna be dunking on people, so I'm definitely gonna need that. So there you have it. I just went with the 6'5", 190 wing shooter. Tre Hardaway is the name. There you have it. I come at y'all with the next one, man, with the first this first street game that'll be coming up next. I believe it's I'll do a street game. I believe it's Rucker Park. So yeah, man, there y'all have it, the creation. Tre Hardaway, your boy Flock, and I'm out. Peace.